Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Today is a knitting episode or knitting podcast number 10. We're going to go over new updates in the shop, some information that we have going on here. I have some whips. I have a couple of FOs. And just showing off some of my knitting and talking about some of the things that we're going to be doing over the next week. So if that is something that interests you, stick around. So before we get started, I just want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you stopping by. For those of you who this might be your first video that you see, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. For those of you who have been coming by each week and watching the videos that I put out, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the support. And if you guys have not subscribed, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started with the shop update. Okay, so shop update. Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. We have a website. I sell project bags. Bags of they're knitting project bags, but people use them for all other kinds of things. So they're bags, basically, what I sell. I'm going to give you a show of some of the new bags that will be on the website for Sunday. As you guys know, if you follow me on social media and different places like that, you know I just sent out a bunch of bags to Clinton, Tennessee, at Clinch River Yarn Company for the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour. I will have a line of bags inside their store for the month of August, from August 4th to 27th for the Great Tennessee Yarn Tours. So if you guys have not gotten tickets, they are sold out, but you can go on the website and it tells you what stores are participating. If you guys are interested, any of those stores would love to have you come in and support their local store, any of the local businesses that are out there that they're supporting inside that. So, yeah, check the website out. I'll link both of those that information down below so that you guys can see, look into it and see what's going on there. The other thing that is going on at the same time, and why I have a ton of bags, you guys aren't seeing all the bags that I've made. I had a ton that I sent to Clinch River. So these are just the ones that are extra that I'm getting ready for another trunk show that I am doing in Ohio on the 5th. That is at a retreat, the Blvd retreat. If you guys have not gotten tickets for that, they are sold out at this point. They are no longer taking any more reservations, any tickets. There is about 60 people going to this retreat, so it'll be fun. I am looking forward to doing that. So these bags that I have here will be actually displayed over there when we are at the retreat, but they will also be on the website. So if they sell out before I go, they sell out. You know, I mean, I don't care where they get sold as long as people that want bags are buying bags. So let's get started with showing some of the new stuff that we have. Couple of things that I have gotten, I started making, I've always had my yarn cozies that will do a single skein, 100 grams of yarn. When you cake this up to get it ready to use, it'll fit inside of this. These are the small ones, and it'll fit inside of this. When I was talking to them at Clinch River, they had said something about, oh, if you have bigger yarn cozies, we would love those because we have bigger cakes of yarn that these little 100-gram ones don't fit. Got me thinking. So I now carry a medium size, which will hold your like these, or the bigger ones that you get in the store, like the large big skeins that you would get at Joann's or Michael's or AC Moore. Well, I guess AC Moore ain't around anymore. Hobby Lobby, but it would hold those bigger ones like that. So that's a medium that I now have, and these will be in the shop as of today of this video going out on Sunday. And then the next size is a large. This will hold, and I got one on it, my big, huge, round wheel of alpaca this large goes around it. So it's very big. It'll hold a huge jumbo cake of yarn. So those cakes of yarn that when you get a big one that's DK and it's really big, this one would fit, and maybe even this one would fit. So I just wanted to show I had this on here. But yeah, so that actually fits on the really big cakes of yarn. So those are the three newest things that I have in the shop that will be in the shop on Sunday. So 2 different sizes of yarn cozies, a medium and a large. So that's what we have there. And as you see, I got some little tags for those to be able to let people know where you're getting them from. Okay, so the next thing that I have, like I said, I've been sewing for the trunk shows and everything. One of the things that I ended up making was a medium size. I had a lot of large and extra large, and I really didn't have a lot of mediums or the new window bags that I had. So I made some of those. But every time I make the knit and chickens, it does go. It's got the chicken wire material on the inside. It's just a solid. This is my medium. It's got the wristlet and of course my tag there. So we have that for in the shop. And then I did make one extra large bag. This was some new material that I got. I thought it was really cute. Knitting Forever, Knit to Live, Live to Knit. Knitting needles, balls of yarn, skeins of yarn, skulls. A nice large tote style bag with the sewn in handles. The wristlet for those people who like to have the wristlet to maybe hook keys or something on so that they know where they're at. And then of course my tag on the outside of that. So that is, those are the 2 normal size bags that I had. Oh, and then I did a little notions bag that matches the chicken one with, of course, the chicken fabric on the outside of it, the chicken wire fabric on the outside of it. Okay, so now these are all of mine. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Okay, now these are all of the new window bag. Excuse me. Not going away. There we go. The new window bag that I have. This is a medium, and it's got a nice big window on the inside of it. Of course, you can see the Knit to Live, Live to Knit fabric on the inside, drawstring top, and an extra 4 inches of gusset at the top. It makes it a nice large bag. You're able to get like a shawl, probably even a sweater in here, a smaller, like a t-shirt sweater type thing. They are very roomy, a nice wide bottom. It does actually have the key tag on the inside there so that you can hook stitch markers on that. And then of course it, has my tag on the outside of it. But this is the medium window bag that I have now. Really like it because of the extra weight, the extra space that it has at the top to be able to really use and utilize the length of the bag. So that's that one. The next is new material, another set of new material that I got, and this is I did this with it's orange with to knit or not to knit fabric. I thought that was really cute fabric. Again, I did orange to make it a nice bright. It's the medium with the drawstring, the 4 inches of gusset on that. Of course, my tag, and then the key tag on the inside of that again. And then I made actually a notions pouch that matches it. And of course, it has my key tag here on the inside with my name in there and in orange. And of course these will all be in the shop as when this airs on Sunday. One of the other things that I had in the shop previous, I made some more. They went really fast. And this is the vintage Pyrex material, or yeah, the vintage Pyrex material that I have. This is a medium. Again, it's got that gold fabric on the inside. The key tag, of course, the wristlet, my tag. And then I also made a little notions pouch to go with that also, with the gold fabric on the back. And then I did a medium window of that because I thought that looked kind of cute with the vintage fabric in there. I ended up doing the back of that with the fabric as well, just because to carry it through to the back. It wasn't as light as the white. And then again, drawstrings for the top of that. Really, really nice, thick. They're lined. It also has the key tag in there. And then, of course, my label tag there. And then we have something to talk about those labels. I'll talk to you about those here too. This is new fabric that I got, and this is the knit and the purl fabric. So I have purl fabric on the inside, and then on the back of it I have the knit fabric. So you can look and see your knit and purl fabric in a notions. And of course the key tag with my name in it. And then I also made a window bag for the knit fabric on the top of it. You look through and you see the purl fabric, then of course knit fabric on the bottom with turquoise green. I would say that's more of a turquoise green than the turquoise blue fabric, a teal color, and then it's teal color on the back. I did put black cords with this because I thought the black looked better than the white when I held them up. Again, the 4-inch gusset on the top to hold the extra stuff. And I'm going to show you, I got thinking about one of the things to show you how big these bags are. I never really take pictures of what I have into them. So I guess today I'm going to show you what I have in my knitting bags. Could be a bad thing, but we're going to open them up and we're going to show you how much stuff I have in my knitting bag. So how big they really are and how much stuff you can get in them, which I think people like to know so that they know, oh, will that hold a sweater? Will that hold a blanket? You know, just so that you can do different things with that. So a couple more bags here. And then this is real cute. I have this dog material with the dog bones on the back of it. So notions bag there. And then of course I made a window bag with the dogs. Put gray on the top of that for the extra gusset. It's got the bones, of course, on the back. It does have my tag in there and the keychain. Oops. And the keychain for holding your stitch markers or whatever you want to put in those. But black cord to drawstring, just thought that looked well with it. So there is that. Of course, I have extras of these. I made 2 or 3 of these, so we'll have extra of these in the shop. Some of them have different zippers than the other, but they're all about the same. Okay, and then the last bag that I have more bags, but this is all I'm going to go through because I just don't figure you guys want to sit for 2 hours going through all the bags that I have new added into the shop. I haven't actually even updated on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that with new bags. I will put a promo out of the new bags that I put in for this Sunday. But yeah, these bags are all going to be into the shop on Sunday when this video airs. So this is another dog bag that I had some dog material, and then I just put black or brown on the back of it. And then I also made a medium window bag with the dog fabric on the inside. Again, brown on the back, drawstrings in the off-white, Of course, the key tag is in there, and then my label there. Okay. And I have actually a lot I'm working on, which will be in the shop on Sunday. They won't be in this video. I'm finishing up. I'm doing some of my small window bags because I don't have very many of them in the shop. So that's what I'm working on right now, is some small window bags to actually put into the shop for those. But yeah, they look just like the medium ones. They're just a small size. Would be a sock size, but taller. So you have the extra 4 inches. So it would still, even that small bag, you'd be able to get a shawl in there. But yeah, I'm going to actually show you how much you can get into some of these bags. So that you can see how big they really are. So that is it for, nope, that was the shop update as far as the material of the bags. But now I wanted to talk about my labels. I had stated in the last video that the place that I was buying my tags from actually went out of business, and I was trying to figure out where I was going to get them. And I was able to get them made locally. Actually, I was able to make them myself. So I went and I got the material that I needed, and I actually designed my label. They're a little bit different, but you know what? Change is a change. I knew they were going to be different because of not being able to have the same access to the same product that they had. But they work fine. I've put them in some of the new bags that I'm doing today. So yeah, I'm really happy with my new leather tag that I have in my shop. So that is, I guess that's all of the shop updates. Okay, so let's go to, oh, I have acquisitions, guys. I have a ton of Happy Mail. It's going to take a little bit of time to go through that, but I don't want to do that yet. Let's go through our finished objects. I have a couple of them. Okay, so finished objects. I have some socks, guys. I have my pair of socks. The yarn is Fruity Ninja. This is Fruity Ninja with, I believe that's pumpkin, and then just a yellow fluorescent green that I had there. Not really sure where I got that. It's just a color that I had, but I got 2 shorty socks ready to go. They're on the sock blockers, but I need to wash them and get them sock blocked. So then I also got another pair of socks done. So I got my other set of socks done that I was working on, and this colorway is That Ship's a Sailin', with a bright yellow that I have, and I think that's considered sunshine. The heel is a solid, it's hard to tell. It is just a solid turquoise, or not turquoise, like a mint. Yeah, mint. Yeah, turquoise, I guess. I don't know. It's just a light color of what's in here to bring out. I had a little bit of that left, so I just figured I would use it on both of the socks. So I have another pair of socks done. So there's 2. I am not putting them in anything for like sock camp or anything like that. I just making socks. I like making socks. I like casting on for socks. So I usually have a set of socks on the needles at all times. It's just something, it's an easy, small project to take with you when you go places and be able to work on it and not have to worry. Once you get past heel flap and gusset, and it's just on the foot, I mean, your ribbing, it doesn't really take much to do ribbing, and then your leg, it's just round and round, unless you're doing a pattern. And I usually don't, on my socks, I just usually do a regular vanilla sock, just because when I pick it up, I don't think usually. And if I started a pattern, a lot of times I wouldn't even remember I was doing the pattern, and then I'd end up with a vanilla sock anyway. So it just works better if I just do a vanilla sock. So the last thing I did, I can crochet. I don't know what stitches I'm doing when I crochet. It's my version of stitches, but I ended up getting this rewind tape yarn that is by Lion Brand. If I put my glasses on, I could see that. I ended up getting 3 different colors of this. I got this blue, which is, what do they call this? Hawaiian Ocean. this Hawaiian Ocean blue. And then I ended up getting this rose colored, mahogany rose. And then this green, which I don't know where the label is. I couldn't get to pull from the inside, so this one I had to pull from the outside. But a green color. And I put all three colors together. And I started crocheting a yarn bowl. So I got myself a yarn bowl. I finished it yesterday. It's just, you know, it's got the holes here so that if I needed to do color work, I could pull through holes on different sides of the yarn bowl. Just something different. I wanted to try and see if I could do a yarn bowl. And I knew I could do it easier in crochet than knit, so I figured I would do crochet. And like I said, I have no idea what the stitches are. I do know I used a J hook, and it is a J10 US 6mm hook, so it's a J10 hook. I do know I used that. But yeah, so I ended up making a yarn bowl. So those are my finished objects. I got 3. Pretty good, I think. With everything that's been going on, pretty good that I have 3 finished objects. So let's talk about my whips. Okay, so my first whip, it's in my extra large Valentine's Day bag that I have. It is my Easy V, and I'm going to show you. So this is the size of it. I'm going to show you what all I have in here. So of course I have my sweater, which is all done up. We'll talk about the sweater and then we'll finish unloading everything out of the bag so you can kind of see how much stuff I have in the bag. I ended up stopping on the body of the sweater and I started doing the sleeves. So I ended up casting on the sleeves. I'm on the first, I just finished the first color work section and I'm ready to add the next color to that. Just haven't had a chance to sit down and do that. But sweater is going along really good. Loving it. Really do love the sweater itself. Just trying to keep all the yarn from going everywhere. Okay, so that of course was in there. There's 1 ball of color work yarn, 2 balls of color work yarn, 3 balls of color work yarn, and also inside the sweater is a half a skein or a little bit skein of yarn from that is the body, plus 2 skeins of yarn that I had for the sleeves. I had 2 balls, so I just pulled from one each and just did 2 at a time sleeves. Then I have a light, because there's pockets inside this one. So then I have the light, have another section of needles. On this side, and there's another pocket on this side. So in this pocket, I have my notions pouch that I have all of my scissors and extra stuff in there. Another yarn cozy that I took off of this one. Couple of different things of barber cord. Another thing of barber cord down on the bottom, my labels. And of course there's stitch stoppers or markers on the tag that's on the inside here. But yeah, I had all of that inside this bag. And it would close if I had laid it in there easy enough. I would be able to snap it shut. And I'll put it back in and I'll show you being able to snap it shut as I would lay it if I was going to be using it. Okay, so there's all of the yarn in. Put the last thing of yarn in. Fold my sweater to where I have it. Put it inside there. and it closes. So it would snap shut if you need it to keep everything in. It's full. There's a lot in there. But yeah, when you organize it and try to get it in there, it does all go in. And there is still a little extra room in there where it could be positioned a little bit different. But yeah, that's how big those extra large bags are. They hold a lot. So that's whip number 1. Okay. Whip number 2 is actually in my Harry Potter large bag that I have. And this is my love note. I just separated for the sleeves. So when I talked about this the last time, I don't know as I actually had it cast on, I think, or if I did, I had just cast it on and there was no, because I have no marker where I actually talked about this. I know with my Easy V sweater, I had just separated for the sleeves when I talked the last time. So I did quite a bit of the body, stopped at the body, and then did the sleeves. So I got a lot done on that, but it's been close to a month since I showed that on any of the podcasts. So this, again, like I said, I don't know as I had anything other than just maybe cast on, or I hadn't cast it on yet and I wanted to, and it was like I did it the next day. Because I don't see any marks where I, had showed that, oh, I was here and this is what I've done. I think this was just a cast on and this is how far I got. So I got all of my lacy pattern done and I separated for my sleeves and I'm working on the body right now. So that's where I'm at with that. Again, this is a pretty bag, holds quite a bit. I have all of my yarn that I bought for this sweater is in here. So my mohair. So all that's in there. I have my needles, because this is the exchange of needles for my interchangeables. So I keep this set in there so that if I needed to change to get to a bigger head or whatever, I have it right here inside there. And then of course I have my notions bag. And this happens to be a Christmas one. And I have a notions bag in there. So that, and then of course on the inside is a bunch of stitch markers. But that's what is in my large bag. And of course I will show you that it can be closed. So again, it closes up and you can see this one has a little bit more room, but that's got a light t-shirt type sweater inside there with all the yarn that I need for the project. So again, this is the large and it actually holds quite a bit of stuff inside there. Okay, so that is whip number 2. 3 you've never seen because I started it a week ago. So I know you've never seen it. This is in one of the test sizes for my window bag, my medium window bag. Again, it's to show you what we have inside. I am doing a hat for a friend. So I've got a hat I cast on with this chevron pattern, I guess it's called. Of course, my stitch stoppers are from our cherry stitch stoppers from Fox and Pine. Got a whole bunch of those. Love them. Can't stop buying them. My yarn is from, it's Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. It is in the colorway, give us a colorway or number. Oh, this is Pumpkin Spice. So I have that there. And again, the bag is quite large. It's got a notions bin and tin in the bottom of it. Some extra needles because I had to go to smaller needles for cast on and then larger needles. So I have the needles that I needed in there and then some DPNs if I need them. Always looking to have extra needles. I always carry some DPNs in case I drop a stitch or whatever, or I need to be able to put some off on a stitch stopper or something. But yeah, the notions pouch inside there, the yarn and the project. And as you can see, that still, through the window in the front, that still doesn't even fill up half of this part, and then you still have your extra 4 inches. So that is a good size bag that would hold 2 or 3, probably 4 skeins of yarn. If you were to do a shawl, you'd easily be able to hold your 4 skeins of yarn in the bottom and the shawl on the top, if not even more. So these are actually very generous bags when you are looking at the size and wanting a nice big tall bag, because you have the size of the bag, which is about 11 inches from here, and then you have an additional 4 inches to the drawstring on the top, which is also really nice. So you just have extra, and as you can see, it stands on its own there. It stands up, the vinyl keeps it standing up so you can see, and of course you see what's inside the bag as well. But that is whip number 3 with my hat. And whip number 4, I just started to cast on yesterday. It is in one of my original window bags that I had, and this has a zipper on the top of it. I kind of stopped making these just because the zipper was hard to get in, and it just, they weren't as roomy as I wanted them to be. So that's when I decided to design that other one with the extra gusset to be able to really use it and have a lot of extra space inside the bag. But I cast on, I've started another pair of socks. I just got my cast on, I just divided it out and just started to cast on into my pattern. Nothing fancy, just using some stash yarn that I have. But yeah, so that's whip number 4, another pair of socks that is just got on the needles and gonna start doing on that. I guess that is all of the whips that I have. I have only 4 that I've worked on. I have the other pair of socks that I have not done anything with in almost a year. My design socks that I'm designing the pattern, haven't done anything with those. I probably will pretty much forget where I was at with them. We'll see. But that's where I'm at. I just have those. So I guess next is acquisitions. I got a lot of them, guys. Okay, so with my acquisitions, Happy Mail, whatever you want to consider it to be, I have been a little obsessed with stitch stoppers lately and have been buying them like crazy, and found some really cute ones, and I've got a lot on all of my projects. It just makes it easy. I usually don't use them on socks just because I do them 2 at a time. I just have not ever put them on socks, but when I'm doing sweaters and shawls, it's kind of nice to have that stitch stopper on there so that stuff doesn't slide off, just to cover, making sure that I don't lose any stitches, because I kind of just throw things in a bag. I don't normally fold it up like that. I just kind of shove it into a bag and I'm done with it. So I've been getting my stitch stoppers from Fox and Pine. So she had a sale for July 4th. So I bought some stuff. And then she had a sale, Christmas in July sale. So I just bought some more stuff. I got a lot of stuff. But I got some daisies. Love those. Or black-eyed Susans, whichever. I don't know. Daisies or black-eyed Susans. I don't know the difference between those two flowers, but either one, they're black-eyed Susans or they're daisies, one or the other. And this reminds me of home. When we were kids, we raised pigs on our farm. So I saw these cute little pigs and I figured I needed those for just to remind me of home. So I got some cute little pigs stitch stoppers. And then of course, some chickens. They were just cute. And I thought, I like chickens. And then goats were just cute. We never had goats growing up, but I think goats are cute. I would love to have a little tiny miniature goat to have running around the yard. It would totally wig my dog out. She would not know what to do if they were those little tiny. I love watching the little goat videos where they're just hopping all over the place. Love it. So I just wanted some goat ones. And of course, I love iced coffee, so I had to get the iced coffee ones as well. And then bees. I like bees, busy bees. I consider myself a busy bee. And one of the ones that I got, because I ended up getting 7, and I was showing them to the girls at knit group, and the one girl goes, "Can I buy those from you?" I had moose, and she's replacing them for me, but she just wanted them that day. So I was like, yeah, I'm not using them at this point. So I also got moose stitch stoppers because I just thought they were really, really cute. So that is my splurge on stitch stoppers. Like I said, I got more coming. But next, when these other ones come, I will show you, because she ordered 2, and I'll show you the moose ones with the other ones that I ordered. But that is my stitch stopper collection. And with all the other ones I have, because I have cherry, and I have the ball yarn with the knit needles in it. I have butterflies. What else do I have? The cherries, butterflies. What's on this one? I can't even remember. Strawberries. That's what it was. Strawberries on that one. So yeah, I have a ton of stitch stoppers. And I love them. And I'm using them like crazy. I've got them in every notions bag so that if I get a project and I need to put a stitch stopper on it, I have them in the bags with me. So they're in, like, that's why I got so many of them, so I can have them extras inside notions bags, because like on my sweaters, since I have my Easy V and I'm doing it the sleeves 2 at a time, I didn't remove the needle that is in the body of my sweater. So I have stitch stoppers on that. And then I also have stitch stoppers on the 2 at a time sleeves. It's not really long enough, so that's why I really use the stitch stoppers there so that it doesn't get pulled out either way on that. But okay, I digress with the stitch stoppers. The next, I have been getting a monthly yarn subscription from Kimber of Kimber's Cozy Creations. And when I did my last video, I hadn't gotten my June colorway. And then today, this morning, my July one came. So I'll put a spoiler when I go to show that one. But June, it's been 2 months. We've got the June one. It's out there. Everybody is seeing it. So, yeah, I will show you the extras that we're getting, that we got inside there. So, of course, she makes these little pins. And this pin is a honeycomb on it. And it was all designed for around bees and honey and stuff like that. She kind of gave us a hint of what it was supposed to look like. So that's where that comes in. And then we got the stitch stoppers, the stitch markers. So there's 2, if I can get them to separate here. Oh, there they are. There's 2 little bees with an extra dangly on them. And then, of course, your light bulb markers, 4 or 5 of the light bulb markers. You can always never have enough of those. I lose them all the time in my chair when I'm sitting. I tell my husband, I'm like, I lost it in the chair. I tipped the chair over. I don't know where it is. The chairs are eating them because I can't find them anywhere. I'm losing them everywhere. So, but yeah, and then I'm sticking my hand in everywhere on the chair. I can't find them. So you can never have enough of those light bulb stitch markers. It just, you never do. But I think I like the little bee stitch stoppers, and these can be progress keepers or just a marker that you can write along. I like that they have the lever back clasps on them. So those were the June stitch stoppers that came with it. And then we actually got an extra, and I think this is really cute. And this is, and she got this from War Queen Studios. It's really cute. It is a stitch stopper, and it's got a bee inside some clear epoxy, I believe it is, just epoxy. And there's some sparkly on it and stuff. Yeah, really cute. It's a honeybee in there. So I thought those were really, really cute. So that was part of our extras that we got with for the month of June. And I've been wanting to use them, but I keep them here. So because if I use them, I'll forget where I put them. And I won't be able to use them. Or I won't be able to show you guys. So now the colorway. Guys, I love this colorway. If you know me, I am all about the yellow. The mustardy, goldy yellow, I love. And this colorway, it is called Honeycomb. And I love it. It is got the mustardy yellow, some goldy yellow, some specks of brown, and a little red. I absolutely just love this colorway. It is just gorgeous. Loving it. I cannot wait to see what I'm going to do with it. I really have to start getting more things on the needles because I have so many colors that I want to do something with, and I just don't know what I want to do. But yeah, this is, I love it. But yeah, let me get that back in there and I will show you. And of course, that's Kimber's tag that she has. Yeah, and it is a colorway honeycomb. So yeah, this is beautiful. I love this colorway. Like I said, I have some other colors that I can put with it for maybe a shawl. I don't know. I got some brown cashmere that would go with this. I got a lot of colors from that store going out of business that I have some solids that I can do with this. And like I said, I don't know. I really have to figure out what I'm going to do, and I don't know, but I love it. So happy with it. And of course it's fingering, so I can do a nice shawl with it. Or I can hold it double and do something else. I mean, I might even maybe try to do a shirt, a sweater. It's 400 yards. Maybe a short sleeve t-shirt type thing. I don't know. We're going to see. I got to get something on the needles. I really do. I have so many new skeins of yarn that I just want to make something with. And getting everything made for the 2 trunk shows that I was doing, I have been crazy. I'm surprised I even got any knitting done, because I have been, you know, for those of you who are new, you might not know, I do work a full-time job from 5 in the morning till 1:30 in the afternoon. And then after that, I end up sewing for making bags. And I'm trying to get it to the point that I only work doing bags till like 5 or 6 o'clock, so that I go downstairs, have dinner, and then I'm done downstairs. But with the number of bags that I had to get made for these 2 things, and then I also have a bi-weekly market that I'm in every other weekend, so I still had to keep bags for that. And it's been a lot. I've had made a lot of bags, but little relaxed right now because I have all the bags shipped to Clinch River, Tennessee. They received those today. So happy. And then next Saturday I will be in Ohio for that trunk show. I have this week, the rest of this week, today's Thursday, the 27th of July. I have the rest of next week to make the last minute things that I need to make to take with me. And yeah, so I'm kind of calming down and I'm able to get some other knitting done. I got a few sweaters that I really want to make, but I really need to finish the two that I have to make sure they are fitting correctly. And I have not tried on my Love Note. I am bigger than what they say for the size. I don't know if it'll fit me. I was at knit group yesterday and we were talking and I said I probably should try it on to see if it fits, and they're like, yeah, it might be. I says, but it's got mohair in it. And the one girl goes, you'll be unstitching each thing. You can't just take the needles out and pull because the mohair doesn't come out like that. You have to unstitch mohair. And I says, well, what'll happen is I will have to find somebody who is smaller than me for them to have the sweater if it doesn't fit me. Hopefully it fits me because I really like the colors and the way it turns out. I don't want to have to go buy more of that yarn to make a bigger sweater because that's the only mohair that I had. So, okay. So now let's go with, spoiler alert, and I'll put a thing up here. This is for Kimber's Cozy Creations July colorway. Like I said, I just got it today. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to watch and don't want to know what it is, turn away. And okay. And I don't even know what she, oh yeah, she showed popsicles and all very, very colorful things in the pictures of the descriptions. And she put a ice cream popsicle stick on the pin that we have. Really cute. And then the stitch stoppers that we got are cute as well. One is a ice cream cone, and then the other are just two balls, glass balls. Those are really cute, really shiny. And then of course more of the light bulb stitch stoppers. Really cute. Again, wonderful. But the colorway, I love it. I really haven't looked at it a lot. I opened it out of the pack today and I just haven't really looked at it close, but I like it. Really pretty. It's got your blues and your pinks and your purples, orange, yellow, green. It's like all colors of those popsicles and those ices. And it is called Melted Popsicles is the name of the colorway. So there is her tag, and then of course the name there. But yeah, so that's where we're at with those. So now if you guys were not wanting to see the colorway, you can look back because we are done with that. But yeah, so that's all of the acquisitions that I have. Let's talk a little bit about the 2 trunk shows that I'm doing. I talked a little bit about in the beginning, but the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour is on from August 4th to August 27th. There are 13 different yarn stores that are participating in this. And like I said earlier, if you did not get a ticket, it doesn't mean that you can't go to these yarn stores and still support the local yarn stores and see what all they have. I'm sure all of these stores have extra things that they're brought in that they don't normally carry. Like Clinch River Yarn Company has my bags. They don't normally carry them, but they are going to have them for the tour. So it's just something different, and I know they have somebody else's yarn for the tour. They're doing a couple of trunk shows here and there on a couple of the weekends. So there is a lot going on all of these yarn stores. I will link the information down below so you can go to the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour website, see what yarn stores are participating, so that you can, if you're in that area and you want to stop by one of those through those 4 weekends or 4 weeks that they have it going, they would love to have you. And they will, you can, get some really cute and cool deals that they have going on for that month. So that is one. So then the second one is August 5th. I am doing a trunk show at Blvd Farms. It's a retreat that they're doing. Again, nothing is open there, so if you didn't get your tickets, it won't, you won't be able to get in to see me to do anything. But for those of you who might have gotten tickets that watch this, I'll look forward to seeing you there. But that's where I'm going to be for that month, for that day, for on August 5th. If you are local in Erie, Pennsylvania, I will be July 29th, which will already have happened by the time, because it's this Saturday. But then the next week would be August 12th. I am at the Leaf Open Market on Frontier Park. So please stop by, visit, say hi. I love to meet new people. But that is where I am for the next couple of weeks. So looking forward to seeing and meeting all of you new people. But I guess that's it for today. I don't have anything else going on. Like I said, all the stuff in the, oh, I know what else I wanted to talk about. The other thing that I have done is, if those of you who don't watch WoolenWomenFibers, they are doing a year-long make-along, and it's all about the Nancy Drew books, The Girl Detective. And they asked if I would donate to the grand prize, and I actually donated a bag, and they showed that on their Wednesday podcast that they do. So if you watch them, if not, go to their website. I'll put that information down below. Go to their Instagram. They have the whole reveal of the bag that I donated. It's on their website. I don't have it anymore. Never took any pictures of it. So it is only on their website. It is a one-of-a-kind bag. I can't even find the material to make another one like it. So it is a one-of-a-kind bag. So somebody might be lucky enough to get a really cute bag. It is, I will tell you, it is one of my medium window bags that I just started making, and a notions bag to match it. Really a nice gift that they are doing. I guess they're having 3 winners for those. So that was the other thing that I have been working on. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for sticking around. It might have been a long one. I don't even know. I've been back and forth different places. So when I edit it, I'll know exactly how long it is. But I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.